Hey everybody, Derek White here from the Land Bros. Got another property to highlight for you today. It's a 40-acre property in Elko County, Nevada. It sits just on the foothills of Murdock Mountain. It's a super cool property, rolling hills, lots of privacy, wide open views, gorgeous views of the mountains. It sits in an area where there's a lot of wildlife and recreation to go out and make a lot of memories for you and your family. I'm really excited for whoever gets this property. Just the quick highlights of it. Again, it's 40 acres. Our cash price we're asking is $29,999, or you can do the owner financing at $999 down, and then just $349 a month for 84 months. No credit checks. There's no interest on that. It's all principal. No early payoff penalties. We try and make buying land as simple as we can. I'm excited to show this property to you. Okay, so this property, or this picture here, is from on the property, looking down that main kind of valley that goes through the property. This would be looking towards the east. Those mountains cleared out in the distance are the kind of the border of Utah and Nevada. It's Pilot Peak you're looking at, straight across there. Really cool, really pretty views from this property. A lot of sagebrush and then just some juniper trees and things like that. Here's all the boundaries of the property kind of laid out with a satellite view. This would be looking toward the east, kind of with those peaks out in the distance, and just gives you a feel for what the property kind of looks like. This is Murdock Mountain. This is looking up towards Murdock Mountain. Get some good snow up there. Gets a lot thicker with trees when you get higher. Down here, not as much vegetation. Just a little bit more open space down here. You can see though the rolling hills and kind of the terrain that you have in this area. You have a lot of advantages as far as if you build a cabin down in part of the valley, you'd be really secluded from any of your neighbors or things like that, to get some of the privacy you want. There's a wash, the main wash that comes through this property. That's where our photographer that we had go out there, he drove up there, said it was just fine, just really sandy. It's really fine sand in some of those washes, so you got to be careful doing that. There are some roads out there that will help you get access to that property. In Elko, there are some bylaws that state that no land can be landlocked, and so you're allowed to go around the edges of properties to get to this land. So there are some areas you can drive in on through that wash to get to the property. Here's kind of the way our photographer went, just right off I-80, took that dirt road, which is a pretty well-maintained dirt road the whole way, and then kind of went straight up to the property from one of those washes. Here's just different views of the property. It's just a really pretty area, wide open. It can give you a lot of different things you can do with the property, whether you'd have some hills that you can put as a backdrop if you want to use it as a shooting range, or if you want to set up some different type of hunting things on the property, or whatever you want to do with it. That's the nice thing with 40 acres, you can do a lot. All right, everybody, hopefully that gave you a little bit more information on this property. Man, in this area, it seems like to invest in land is a really smart idea. Prices seem to be going up all the time. There's people moving out here like crazy, doing a lot of off-grid, having some space from your neighbors type of developments going on out here. This is definitely a really cool area. Going to be great for a future. Such a good asset to get your hands on, and can create some really cool memories along the way. Email me, call or text me anytime with more questions. Let's get this property finished and put in your name.